Hello everyone, thank you so much for downloading the app. GoldSync is very simple and a simplified app for managing gold, diamonds, silver, platinum, gemstone, whatever you want to do. Those are all the commodities that can be managed in a very simple format. This is a simple walkthrough across how to use the app, how to configure it. So let's start with step 1. Step 1 is basically as soon as you start the app or download the app, go to settings. Settings is the step 1. What you have to do here is configure the complete app from here. First thing is use the store currency. If you feel that the store currency is the default store currency right now is USD, if you want to change it, you can change it by just unclicking here and then select whatever currency that suits your store. Here for the sake, I'm going to use USD. You can do price rounding. Price rounding is basically whatever you want to round the price to. So it's 26.50, it goes to 27. So whatever is the nearest rounding value, it shows there, and the decimal places. So it is 26.50, 26.54, whatever the rounding decimal places that you want to keep. You can also keep it 0, you can add it, you can remove as much as possible. So everything is very customizable. This is the first setting. This is a general setting that you will see on the left hand side. The second general setting that you will see is the commodities. Commodities are basically all the gold, silver, diamond, whatever the commodities are. By default, we have given you 3 commodities which are by default activated. So if you are on a free or the starter plan, make sure that you only activate the first one or only one commodity, because above that, your plan will not support more commodities. So for example, you have to deactivate a commodity, just click on deactivate and it will get deactivated. This is not going to delete any sort of data from your store. So for now, let's just activate it. And from here, you can manage all those things where, let's just go to create custom template. Let's just say you want to add gemstones, platinum, bronze, whatever commodity that you want to add, you can add it in very simple words. You can, let's just say, let's add gemstones. I'll select any icon. These are general icons. We will update in the next version of the app where, you can add your custom icons. But for now, just select any of the random icon that you feel is the closest. And also select allow multiple entries on a single product. So if suppose for ring has 2 diamond settings, you will be able to add. So for example, here gemstone, one ring might have 2 gemstones, 3 gemstones. So this option enables you to add multiple products on one particular product. Once you go next, you will have to select what kind of attributes the products will have. So for example, you have color. I'll add color. I'll make sure that it's a simple list for now, or you can have multiple attributed lists like color, clarity in one single attribute. For now, I'll just say color. I'll add a red. I'll add green. Just click here. Add red, green, blue. I'll also add one more attribute. Let's just say for the sake of it, that shape of the gemstone. So shape of the gemstone can be square, round, and let's just keep it 2 for now, and let's continue. So for now, you will see more options in this. So do you want to set individual value has its own price, single price, which is a flat value across all the attributes? And this is information only. So you don't want to calculate these prices in the products, but you want to keep it. But I'll say individual prices. So now red, green, blue will have 3 different price entries. And similarly for shape. So let's just select individual prices, because I want to make sure that these are individual prices. Basically the gemstones will be in carats. You can select carats and then you can select create commodity. So what you have done now is created one more commodity, but make sure that you activate this commodity. If you don't activate it, you will not be able to see it in the future of where you are adding the products, right? So let's just activate this. And you will also be able to manage all these products. So anytime you want to add a product, add a category, add an attribute, anything that you want to do, it's highly customizable app, right? So let's just now focus on these. You can also see silver. We have added 2 attributes in silver, sterling 925 and 5 silver 999. In diamonds, we have given you by default natural diamonds with their color and grade, with lab grown, mosenites, shapes. These are all by default you will get as soon as you download the app. You can add values to it, you can remove it, whatever is the most comfortable way that you want to do. Right, so now we have 4 commodities. This is the second important and the most important setting that you have to do. Make sure that you are not making any mistakes here. If you want to repeat this whole process again, look at it, how the whole thing works out, experiment it. It's very highly customizable product, and any by default which we are giving you can also be deactivated and created from scratch. So there is a complete control over all the attributes or commodities that we are creating for you. Let's go to the third option, which is the global fields. Now these are very important because every product that you are going to sell will have a making charge, will have some sort of labor, will have some sort of additional cost that you want to charge customers. You can simply use template, and we have created so many options here for you, which can be full custom fields. It can be a jewelry standard which is based out of India. You can say diamond jewelry which is based out of India. You can have silver jewelry, international jewelry which has VAT and tax. India will have probably GST in it, which is similar to a tax function. You can also have a minimal basics thing like a making charge and a tax. Let's just add like the full customizable field. So now we have added all the fields. So there's a wastage percentage, which is basically an addition that we will do on the total price of the product, and the visibility is both. Avoid this for now. You don't have to worry about the visibility column. Making charges, labor charges, discount. For example, you don't want to manage the discount from here. I'll just delete that discount field. So these are the global fields that you will be able to manage it very easily, right? So this is the third option on the settings tab. The last option is API and integration. So these are the API integration. So let's just say you don't want to do a manual entry, but you want to do an API. So every morning you can automatically get the gold prices updated based on the API. These APIs you can directly buy from these two options, Metal Price API and metals.dev. You pay them and integrate the whole system here through an API key. These are basically for your systems. You can do an enable auto fetch. You can select your base currency. Everything is customizable here as well. You can also schedule auto fetch. What time do you want to auto fetch it on daily basis, weekly basis? What are the time zones that you want to do? Right, so everything is very customizable in this part as well. But this is majorly for people who want to buy an API, which might get expensive. So we wanted to make sure that we have a manual entry selected, and you can just simply select Save API. Also, most of the options here are automatically saved. You don't have to save anything. It's automatically activated. It's automatically saved. It's automatically very simple to use. So this is the step 1 of setting up the app. Perfect. So now, as you have already done step 1, if not, there is an option to go to step 1. You will be able to find a video which is very easy to find, but this is the video for step 2. So if you have finished the settings app, now you have to reach the pricing page. This is very important because pricing page is where you will be able to control all the prices for gold, silver, and all the commodities that you have added. So let's just say you have added gold 9 carat. I want to add the price for $200. Here I want to add the price for $150. I want to add price for $300. I want to add price for like $500. And 24 carat, I just want to add price like $600. Right? These are approximate prices. I am not really stick to whatever it is. I'm just entering random numbers. Right, and you can see on the right hand side top corner, the saving is done automatically. You don't have to keep on clicking save every time you change any data, right? So it keeps on saving every new data that you change. For now, I think let's just keep it $600, so we at least have a difference. For all the carats, all the gold, all the diamonds, whatever the category is, you can basically add all the data that you want to keep it simple or change it. I'm just adding all the random data. And you can also see a red square, red round, green square, green round. So what it did is, for the gemstone category that we created, it created 2 attributes. So red was the color and square was the shape. So for this red square, I want to add $150. A red round, I want to add $160. I want to add square, green square is $400. So I'm going to add any random price that you want to add. So these are the master prices for all the products, right? So this is a step 2. This is very important, where you add all the master prices. This is going to help you manage all the prices. Also on the dashboard, you can see that, I have added 21 out of 22. So there is one rate which is missing somewhere. So what you can do is you can simply jump into it and you can identify if there's anything that you have missed. Yes, so green round is missing. So I can just add $600 here. Perfect. So all the prices are added now. So I at least know that there are 22 prices. I have updated 22 prices. The last update was here. There are total 5 global fields. We don't have to worry about it right now. And templates activated are gold, silver. So these are the commodities, how many commodities we have activated: gold, silver, diamond, and gemstone. This is the step 2 of what you are going to do. Now let's go to step 3. Perfect. Welcome to step 3 of the video. We are going to start. If you have missed step 1 and step 2, you can always go back to the older videos. But now we are entering to the step 3. If you have already set the master pricing for all the products, let's go to product page. So now you have to think of it as you are going to add individual products. You don't have to go to your main products page ever, though main products have all the products which are listed. For now, for the sake of it, I've just added silver bracelet with gemstones, silver bracelet, gold necklace, gold ring with diamond. So what happens is we get a variety of things that we are going to add the prices for. So you never have to control the prices from these parts. Only the base price of this product has to be managed. So let's just say the base price of this product is $5,000. I'll just simply save it. And what we'll do is from here we want to add silver and gemstone prices. So we have to attach those prices from GoldSync app. So what you have to do is just go to GoldSync, go to products, and all your master data is already attached. So you have to go to launch editor. Here you will get a very simplified version of all those things. So now you just have to attach everything that you have added in the master data. You have already got those wastage percentages, making charges, labor settings, text, certification. Let's just say you don't want to add text here as well. Let's go back to the settings and remove that. So we go to settings, we go to global fields, we remove text from here. Let's remove it. So now text is removed. We don't want to add anything there. I go to products again. I go to launch editor. And here you will see that the text has disappeared, right? So it's that simple. Everything is completely unified in a single place. So now let's start adding gold. So this gold necklace is 14 karat. It's not a rose gold. It's just a regular gold. There's no white gold. And the gold is 30 grams. I'll add this. And the silver. Silver, there is no silver in this. There is no diamond in this. There is no gemstone in it. The wastage of this is probably 4%, making charges is probably 2%, labor charges is probably 2%, certification, there's nothing as of now, right? This is one product. Everything is automatically getting saved, but you have to additionally do a save here because we don't want to keep running into some errors. So we have given you a separate save. Now let's go to the second product. This product has gold ring with diamonds in it. So this has a gold ring. Let's select rose gold of 10 carats, which has 40 carats. But this has gold diamond studded in it. So I'll select a diamond. I will select natural diamonds. Then it will show me all the nested values inside it. So I have a VVS1, which is a shape of a round, and the carat is 2 carats, but there is one more lab grown diamond inside it. So what I'll do is I'll add and go to lab grown. I'll select the value of it. I'll select the shape of it, and I'll select the carats for it. That it's a 4 carat diamond. All right. Let's just save these two prices first. Right. So it's saved. I have not added any wastage percentages, anything in this second product. Right. And now let's just close this. And what you have to do is there are 2 ways of doing it. You have saved it, but this is not an actual save. This is not going to reflect in the final product page. So what you have to do is you basically have to go to calculate price, and it will show you with these text that it's a pending update. So you have to update this, and there are 2 global fields which are yet to update. You can also select on the bottom side, change selected since last calculation. You can only select the 2 options that you have changed, or you can do this for all the products. So for now, I'll just do for all the products. I'll just do start calculation. What it will do is it will show me that prices for 2 products have been updated. That's exactly what we did. We did not update it for 4 products. We only updated it for 2 products. What I can do is I can go to history and check this out that, okay, I just did it on 10th of July 2026. This is the rate. What are the rates that I have finalized? So, okay, these are all the rates for all the products and commodities that we have. We have added wastage, labor charges. There is no certification, so there is nothing. It's just an info product, right? So these are all the global fields and the commodity rates. You can see it in a single glance. Now let's just go to view details. You will see that the gold necklace, the pricing has been changed. There's a success. Gold ring with diamond, this is a new price. You can also see view calculations, and you will see that the gold of 30 grams with this particular price has been multiplied. You can also go in advance and see that these are all the calculations that has got you to this final value of this product, right? So it's that simple to manage it. So if you have 10 products, 1000 products, 10,000 products, it does not matter. It's very, very simple because you're managing the pricing from a single page. You're managing all the prices for gold, silver and diamond from pricing page, and you're just attaching those prices to your products. So what you have to do is, let's just go to the gemstone part. Let's just go to silver. So now I am in the gold, but now let's just add something in silver. I'll go to sterling silver and I'll add 30 grams. There is no diamond or gemstone in this, but there's a wastage of maybe 10%, right? I am not adding any other value. Let's just go to silver. For the last product, silver, let's just select silver 100 grams, and we will also add gemstones here. So gemstone color is red, the shape is square, and the weight is 1 carat. So you have added this, and just save it, close it, and you will have to go to calculate pricing, and you can either do all products or change since last two calculations. So once you do that, you will also see the update here on the top. So again, 2 products got updated, right? And let's just go to history. You will be able to see, okay, this is the time that it was done. So let's just see that, okay, both the silver bracelets have got the price updated. So there's a 93% reduction in this and the 1100% addition on this product. You can also go and see what are the calculations, why did it reduce, right? Because the silver price might have been this, or wastage has been very high. So whatever the calculation is you're doing, it will automatically add or subtract it from the final products, right? And this is, let's just say we update the price. For example, for 9 carat, we updated for 14 carat, the price will have suddenly shot up to $400. What I'll do is, once I do this, it's saved. I'll calculate the price. I'll do it for all the products. Start calculation, and now it's going to start updating all the 4 products. So this is what you have to do every morning if you want to update just the pricing for gold. Just update the prices, click on calculate price, and all the history will be updated. So now let's just go to the latest one. Latest one will always be on the top. So now if you click on it, you will see that there is the gold price is updated only for this particular product, because that product only had the 14 karat gold. None other product had 14 karat gold. So that's how the calculation will work. This product had 9 carat, so there was no change that happened in this product. So this is the pricing and the history part of this whole app. And this is one of the most powerful features that you can do. And this is where we have tried to simplify the whole product connection and mapping with your gold, silver, diamond and jewelry, or any of those things that you want to connect, add or remove. Now, as you have configured everything and the configurations are happening, the systems are working, the last and the most important thing is to show those breakups to your customers on the product page or on the cart page. So we have even thought of those things where you just need to come to Display Designer. This is where you will be given an option to add a display. Just click on New Display. You will have 3 options. Either you want to have a drawer, you want to have a spec sheet, or you want to have a promo. Let's start one by one. Let's go to drawer first. I'll give it a name saying drawer and I'll edit it. So this is all pre-configured for you. What you have to do is you can change the name here if you want. These are for advanced developers who want to specifically go to a specific block of Shopify and add this whole thing in that. You can completely avoid it. This is not for you. If you are not an advanced developer, you can simply come to filters. Here you will see so many options to filter this data out. What you want to show, what you don't want to show, it's very, very simple. So what kind of products you want to show? Do you want to show commodities? Let's go only gold. I want to show only gold. Do you want to show global fields? or you don't want to show global fields, we can completely hide it. So here you can see all the global fields just disappeared. So here you don't want to show this calculation, you can completely avoid that. For the sake of it, let's just add it. You can also add subtext to your wastage percentage, that this is a base calculation, right? You can see here this is also getting added here. You can add all the added text or information that you want to add below these wastage percentages. Now, commodity detail level. You can come to this, you can only show name and price, you can show specific attributes. I want to show only regular gold. Whatever the details that you want to show, I want to show all attributes, I'll keep it as it is for all gold, silver, diamond and gemstones. You can even customize the order of what you want to customize. Do you want to keep silver on the top? Just add silver on the top. You will see that silver has been updated, silver is on the top and gold is on the bottom. You can do the same thing for all the attributes that are there. You can also select reset to default, so you don't have to worry about it that you're losing the data. Then you can also show multi-entry commodity grouping. If you have two diamond variants, then you can also show them as separate values per entry, or you want to show them as group subtotal. You can select as many options as you want. You can also disable this composition bar. You can enable this. This basically shows how much of the whole product is metal percentage and gemstone percentage. So you can disable this, you can enable this. This is very simple to do. The third option is basically the complete appearance of this. What are the changes that you want to do? Do you want to have this text changed? Any text that you want to change. This is a trigger text. So this trigger text is like a button which will enable this whole box to show. I can just say that it's backup or breakup. You can have rounded corners of this button. You can have text only. You can have multiple options which are all predefined. You can have manual inflow. You can have anything. You can have button placements. Keep it all the basic things that you want to do. You can also change the color. You can have hex code. If you have a hex code, you can directly go and change this color to whatever color that suits you. I want to have this color and I want to have text as white. So I can do this. You can even change text size of the button. Save it. You are all sorted. Yeah, I'll just, for now, what I'll do is I'll remove the show composition bar. So you can see that it's plain, it's smooth, it's looking really nice. I'll just save this and we are done. So this is the first drawer. Let's add another display. Let's add specs. I'll name it. So as I did not name it, I just will have to name it. I'll do specs and update it. You will have a lot of details here, product details and price breakups. Again, you can name it, and this is for those advanced developers. Again, you will have filters here. You want to add any specific products or remove it. You want to show global fields. You want to have global filters that you want to only show wastage. You want to show making charges. All those things are completely accessible to you. You can have gold and all these custom order display. These are the same settings that we recently saw. But here there is one more advanced thing that we have done. Let's just say there are too many things here and you want to, really define it that, I don't want to show so many things. I just want to show some basic things. Like I just want to have only gold. It should not show anything else. So I can only show gold here. If you want to have more info, you can also add more info inside it. So now these are all the additions that you can do in more info. So in gold, if someone clicks on more info, they will have all these things in more info. This also can be customized. I don't want to show certification, so I'll remove it. And as you click on less info, it will only show you this part only. So this is an advanced customization options that we have also created for you. And the last option again on the top is the complete accessibility of changing the appearance of it, changing the font style of it, changing the text colors, changing the background colors, every kind of customization that you can think of. It's all accessible from this page. Let us save this and go to the last option of the display. The last option is a promo. So do you want to show, okay, I'm making the same mistake again, but You don't have to make it. That is why this video is being created. So you could go and add a name, add promo. This is like a special offer. You can have a special offer, and you can add that there is a wastage, there is a 0% wastage charge, that, or it might be a 2% wastage charge. So you can actually have a very, very customized option that you want to promote or highlight, or you want to just show that this is what the options are going. You always have a wastage percentage. There's a fallback text. If something goes wrong, you can always add a fallback text. This will help you in case that there is no offer that is going on that product. So special offer 0%, and you can just say this, and this is a fallback. So this is not the actual discount or special gold wastage percentage that we have selected, right? So you can do these kind of customizations as well. We have given it for gold, silver, diamond, gemstones, whatever the global fields and settings that you have done, you can do that. You can also change the text color. You want to see urgency, you want to see simple neutral information. You also can have this whole thing animated. You will not be able to see the animation here on the mock side of things, but let's just say I'll add this. So these are all the animations that you can do, all the size changes that you can do, there are all the color changes. I'll just save this. Now the important part is you have created 3 different specs for this, but how do you add this on your product page? So there are this simple copy pasting codes that you have been given. What I'll do is I'll just copy this, and once I have copied that text, I'll go to my store, go to product page, default products, and I'll add it in program. So this is the program that I've added. Let me just remove it so I can show it to you fresh. So what I can do is I can create a block saying that apps. I'll add the GoldSync app, and I'll paste the configuration ID here. As soon as I do that, you will see the price breakup configuration. So don't worry about this data. It is showing a temporary data. You will be able to see this actual data rendered on the live website. We are now on the store. You can see that this whole table is now visible. You can also see that what are the price, what are the product details, what is the breakup of this. Everything is very super easy to see. As my store is completely undesigned, you can see, you can add it here below this. You can have it as much as customizations as possible. This is very, very easy to do. So let's come back to the GoldSync app, and let's go to the display designer. So all these display designers, you can play with it, experiment it. How many display designers you want to create for your store, that is completely on you. You can edit it, duplicate it, even delete it. Make sure if you're deleting it, you are also deleting the block, because then it might create some sort of dummy data that might be blocking some spaces in your store. So always it's advisable that you go to the store and the product page and delete that blocks. And the last and the most important thing, let's go to that. So the most important part is now you have a dashboard as well. We have thought this through, and we wanted to create something which is so simple to use. And this is where the GoldSync app, just click on the GoldSync name and you will have a complete dashboard. You will also be able to see what are the products, how many products is you are eligible to do, or how many products can be updated on daily basis based on the plan selection that you are doing. You can add your plan here. You can go to pricing page from here. You can also have a quick starter guide of what are the steps that you have to follow. You have the products that you can go pricing, update history, settings, how many products have been updated today, success ratio of those, active commodities. If you want to remove this, you can also remove this. So this is more easily accessible, and you can see how many configured products, what are the gold prices, what are the silver prices, what are the diamond prices that you updated 40 minutes ago. These are the gemstones, custom gemstones that you created. The recent histories can completely be accessible from here. So this dashboard gives you a complete snapshot of this app and whatever you're doing on this app. So this is the complete GoldSync. I hope you have got a complete understanding of how this product works. We are always accessible to you. Please email us on the email ID that I've shown on the screen, and you will be able to reach out to us or reach out to a support agent, and you will be able to see there are a lot of help documentations that we've also created. You can simply go to the help center and you will be able to go to here and you'll be able to see the complete documentation on how to do every individual activity that is there. So you can also select this pre-configured things on how to exactly do everything that you can have. This is like a complete tour that you can take across the app. So we are happy to help you out. Thank you so much for using the app, and I hope you have a very, very smooth experience with the app. Please report any bugs to us. If you find any bugs or if you have a feature recommendation, we would love to hear from you as well. Thank you so much, and thank you for using GoldSync.